Show me 9.
9. Sure. Put one stick, which is worth 5. And I will put 4 beans, which are each worth 1. And we have 9.
1 stick equals 5. Can you subtract that for me?
Sure. To subtract the smaller value from the larger value, I just have to look at what is the most that I can take away from both values. And in this case, if you look at it, what you can take away from both is 1 stick from each side, and we're left with 4.
So 9 minus 5 is 4.
That's correct.
Can you show me 6?
Stick in the lower level is worth 5, and a bean in the lower level is worth 1. There's 6. Can you show me 13?
Of course. Stick in the lower level is 5, so I'm going to put 2 down for 10. And 3 beans, which equal 1 each, 13.
And can you subtract 6 from 13?
Absolutely. In order to subtract, you got to see what you can take equally from both sides. In this case, 1 stick from each side and 1 bean from each side. So therefore, 13 minus 6 equals
7. Alright. Okay, cool. Let's try another one. Diego, can you show me a 27?
Certainly. 27. 1 bean in the second level equals 20. 1 stick on the lower level equals 5. It's 25. 2 beans for 27.
Very good.
Can you show me 13?
Sure. So 1 stick on the lower level represents 5. So I have 5, 10, and each bean is worth 1. So I'm going to have 3 beans, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Good. Now can you show me what 27 minus 13 is?
Yeah, I can do that. So what you have to do is you have to take a look at what's the most that you can take away from each side. And so since this is the larger value, I have to take an entire 13 away. So the first thing you can do is you can see that from each side you can take away a stick. So let's go ahead and do that. You can also take away 2 beans from each side, so we'll go ahead and do that. And here is where you run into a little bit of a problem because this is still a larger value than this. So we're going to replace that bean with 4 sticks here to the lower level to represent 20. And now we can take a stick away from each side. But we've still got our bean and its value is 1. We're going to replace one of these sticks with 5 beans since they are each worth 1. And now we can take away 1 bean from each side, so we will. And this is our answer. 14.
Alright.
Awesome. So we're going to take 13 away from 27. This is the higher value. This is the lower value. So we need to take away this entire value from that side. The first thing you got to do is look at what's the most that you can take away from each side. In this case right now we can take away 1 stick from each, and we can also remove 2 beans from each. So we still have a value here and we have a value there, but they're not on the same level. So what we have to do is compensate for that bean. So we're going to replace the bean with 4 sticks. And now we have a stick in common. We can remove 1 from each side. And we still have a value here, but we don't have any beans here. So what we know is that each stick represents 5, and each bean is worth 1. So we can replace one of these sticks with 5 beans. And now we do have a bean in common from each side, so I'm going to remove 1. And we have our answer. Diego, what's our answer?
14.
27 minus 13 is 14.